Hey guys, it's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Birds site, bringing you yet another live exclusive segment of Kicking the Real with theantidote.com, where we bring in business owners, artists, entrepreneurs, and anyone of positive vibes and allow them to give you their opinions on not just what they're doing, but what's going on around them.
Hey everyone, I'm Jude of Chic International Travel.
Now, my girl is internationally known, and I'm not just saying that because it sounds good. She hops on planes and touches down everywhere, and she wants you to be able to do the same thing. So make sure you contact her. Go ahead on and tell them where to follow you on social media.
Chic International Travel, or you can go to my website, www.chicinternationaltravel.com.
Awesome. Well, we'll go ahead on and kind of jump into our first topic. It's something a little bit lighter. I know that you are a mom and you are from Louisiana, being from right here in Glen Oaks and Baton Rouge. You understand the culture of good music.
Yes.
And traveling the world, you've kind of seen the differences in music as well. Now, from what I understand, a little birdie told me your daughter has you up on all the latest trends. She have you like breaking down, doing the kiki.
Oh.
So let's
If I hear Kiki one more time,
you sound like me. The next person I see.
Wherever Kiki is, Kiki,
answer him, please. Send him a page, a DM, a text message.
You remember? Page letter.
I was about to say, you remember when you block your ex and the only way they can reach you is via email? Send them an email.
Oh, please, Kiki, please.
Well, on the realms of the differences of music, let's kind of talk about how music was structured when you were growing up and how you kind of see the kids transitioning into music now.
Okay, so when I was growing up, I listened to real R&B.
Thank you.
And so, and when I say real, I mean artists like Troop, Bobby Brown, so many to name that fit in that genre. But I mean, it's like now the kids, all they know is just kind of like,
it's a short attention span, so it's whatever make a move.
Oh God!
It's whatever. Half of the time, the beat sound good. You can't even make out what the meaning of the song is. And I'm not gonna lie, because
sometimes I'm like, yeah,
it's a vibe.
Yes, it is a vibe. But sometimes I really wish that we could get back to that old school love music. Because our kids, they're so influential,
right?
And it's just difficult to teach them
that there is a different type of music in the culture.
Yes.
I think I love hip-hop, I love R&B. I grew up, I'm a sibling of 13, so 7 girls, 6 boys. I kind of understand music in every aspect. I have to kind of keep up with my younger siblings.
Right.
I was exposed to what my older siblings listened to, and then I kind of fall in that generation that had the best of both worlds.
Right.
From 3LW to being right here and getting exposed to Trill Fam, or listening to Tupac and Biggie, and still listening to I guess any and everything that you can think of. So for me, I look at the kids and I'm like, there's no versatility today.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
There's no variety. I think a lot of them, they get stuck on, I think Jimmy Jump said it the best in one of our interviews. He's like, rap music isn't rap anymore, it's rep. Like all they talk about is what they have,
right.
what they gonna do. And it's like a lot of them, it's like, boy, girl, you still live at your mama house. How you gonna do all that stuff you talking about?
Right.
So in the dynamics of change, when you think about music, like you said, you wish that it can get back to that storytelling, that emotional connection where you understand it's okay to love somebody and get your little heart broke.
It's okay. That's life.
Somebody gonna come love you, baby. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
When you think about that and you understand the dynamics, is there a certain cutoff when you're dealing with your kids, like certain things they just can't listen to? Or is it just like, okay, I'm going to let y'all just be kids?
Well, it depends because I monitor my kids
right
closely.
You're supposed to.
And, a lot of music is very, very explicit. And although that's not something that I do in my house, whereas I don't do a lot of cursing,
right.
And now I will get on mommy mode, and sometimes you have to do that.
And that's when it's a problem.
However, it's a time and a place for it.
Right.
And so I feel like if I want to expose my children to that, then that should be my decision.
Very true.
It shouldn't be imposed upon them through music.
Right. I completely agree. I completely understand, and I commend you for that, because a lot of parents in this generation try so hard to be a friend to their kids that they don't know when to put their foot down and say, no, not in my house.
Right.
Maybe when you leave my house, and I don't mean when you go somewhere for an hour. I mean when you grown and you leave
Grown and gone. Okay.
So, and I don't think a lot of people, when you said Troop, a lot of people don't even know who that is. They're like, who? I think that's how our parents felt. Like when they started hearing the music we were listening to.
Right. I thought about it when I said that. I was like, okay, let me think of somebody else. Like, do these people really know who Troop is? So
no, that's a good thing, because now they have to go look it up. You just introduced this generation and our viewers to something they may not know. You know, curiosity is something that gets those fingers going.
Right.
So don't be jocking off a Troop. I'm gonna know when you drop the project and ask me to review it and you sound like the old Troop. I'm gonna be like, Jude did that.
That's right. Thank me later.
Thank her now. That's some good music.
Yes.
Like some really spiritually connected, move you, make you think, and help you understand that you're not the only person going through a little heartache.
Right.
Now we'll move into something a little bit more fun. Being an international traveler, being a concierge, being able to get other people on those travel tips. I know fashion, and it's not cliche because I am a fashion head. Anything that I could get, I be on it. But when we talk about being a mother,
Right.
and experiencing high couture, seeing fashion on a different scale in these other places, how do you kind of bring that fashion, that chic home, and still keep it on that mama like budget? I know a lot of people look at you and go, girl, you fresh, how much that shirt is, $100, and you're like, oh no, I paid $10 for this.
When you start looking at them coins. And you know, sometimes it's okay to splurge on yourself.
Right.
But then you also have to know that you have to live the next day. So it's okay to shop in the thrift store and look good.
I know that's right.
And it's okay to go to Bel Air or wherever to buy something really expensive, Gucci or whatever your preference is.
Right.
So with that being said, you just have to kind of know how to pay, or you got to know what your budget is. That's very important, because if you don't have the money to purchase it, don't try to showboat for Miss Jones, because guess what? Miss Jones probably shopping at the thrift store too.
Yeah, all her bills are paid.
Yes.
And they're not coming to repossess her car.
Hey.
So what's your favorite high couture brand when you do decide to splurge? It's like, okay, I need to go get a piece from here.
Honestly, I don't have one.
Nice. I like that. That means that you are open to all things fashion.
Right. I am. I honestly, I'm not really like, I just really like nice things.
Gotcha.
If it looks really nice on you or me, you know, I don't mind saying, oh, girl, you looking good.
Where you get that from?
Yes, looking good, looking nice. And it's okay to compliment when you see someone else looking nice.
Right. That positivity brings in a certain amount of confidence that somebody may need.
Right.
And I think that's important. Now, knowing that you have a daughter, is she like a fashion guru like mom, or is she like that step above where it's like, no, I have to have this, mom?
She has to have. She has to have. Now, you know, the little girls are like, oh, mom, I want Gucci. I'm like, girl, when I was 12, I didn't have Gucci. I couldn't even say Uchi. I'm just saying.
Look, I'm going to find one of my friends out here that has a branding company, and we'll get you a shirt made. I'm not going to spend $400 on no Gucci shirt.
Yes.
No
Hook me up, girl.
No Gucci flip-flops.
Hook me up.
I'm going to go buy some flip-flops and we'll put your name on them.
Mama, they got Gucci belts at school.
What school? When we was growing up, we was happy as long as we had the Dickie pants with the cell phone pocket.
Mama was at Walmart getting us belts, okay?
That's what I said. The kind that she could turn around and whoop your butt with and don't break. I don't think you can whoop nobody with a Gucci belt. I think the belt might fall apart on you. You paid $400 for it. And mama can't even whoop you with it.
Right.
We love fashion. We love the fact that shopping on a budget is becoming kind of a lost thing. A lot of people do thrift. And I'm a thrifter. Y'all know I'm savvy. Like, I'll put on something that costs $50 and everything else from head to toe collectively was $5.42. And I was trying to keep the 42 cents.
Right.
But I think it's really cool that you have traveled the world and you have seen all things like high couture and chic, and you're still so humble and you're able to go, as long as it looks good, it feels good, and it's quality, it's worth buying. Right. So remember that you don't have to spend all your money to look good.
Keep your coins, boo.
She said it's a retirement plan that's necessary.
Yes. so you can travel with Chic International
I
Travel.
know that's right. Get them plugins. Now, we're going to move into a topic that's a little more serious. And y'all know I can talk about this all day long. But we're going to keep it 100 in regards to our president. And I say our out of the respect of our nation, but y'all know how I feel about it. I didn't put him in office. He is not my president. If I could vote another term, Barack, please come back. Come back, Barack. No, but seriously, over the course of the last few months down in southern Texas, we've watched families be ripped apart with the new endorsements of immigration tactics led by our leader. He feels that it's necessary to separate children from their parents when they illegally cross the border. And from my understanding, as of 2018, unless I've missed something, and I'm waiting on somebody to correct me because I think I'm pretty up to date, it's a misdemeanor to cross the border illegally. Mm-hmm. So what gives us the right to separate these children from their parents and put them in these detention camps, quote unquote, that almost look like penitentiary, like juvenile halls? Being a mother of color, being a travel agent, you play a lot of different roles in this. Knowing that you can get a client a ticket down to Mexico,
right,
and they can go enjoy themselves and come back home, nothing of it. Mm-hmm. Being a mom, being a mother of color, how does it make you feel knowing that history is kind of repeating itself in regards to the separation of families?
Listen, as a mother, you know, you would go to any lengths to make sure that your children are safe. And as you stated, it's wrong.
Right.
It's wrong. And so just to watch some of the clips on TV, it's gotten to the point where I don't even watch it anymore because no child should be separated from their parents. No child.
It's such a traumatic experience.
Very traumatic. So what he doesn't realize is that he's causing issues for the mental health, even though these people will have jobs. But the mental health agencies,
right,
you know, they're going to have a flood of individuals coming in to seek assistance because these children are emotionless. They are numb to the fact that, you know, they feel that their parents have abandoned them.
Right, because they don't understand.
It was not their fault, you know, and I just feel like something has to be done. We just cannot sit around and continue to watch this take place.
Right. I think for me, the scary part is, the reality of it is, right, history continuously repeats itself unless you do something to prevent it from happening. If you educate yourself in order to prevent it from happening. Mm-hmm. When you look at what happened with the Holocaust, when you look at what happened during slavery, actually, it was never an issue to snatch a child from the arms of their parents for the sake of what somebody feels is right.
Right.
And you have a lot of politicians, you have a lot of big business that support it, and they go, well, they shouldn't cross the border illegally. I don't think that's fair when our country promotes the freedoms.
Right.
And I don't think we came here freely. I don't think when we got here, we abided by the rules of those that were here. Mm-hmm. So for us to dictate something that you can't really put a label on, you can't own someone's freedom, you can't dictate how freedom works, I think it's a slap in the face. And like I said, you've been a travel agent, you kind of know the ins and outs of being able to go and experience other cultures and being able to have fun, but you get to come back home.
Right.
These people are running away from a bigger issue.
Yes, they are.
And for us to not be supportive, and I'm not saying that we're supposed to take every person from everywhere that decides to come here, but we shouldn't treat them anything less than human.
Right.
They get on Obama about how he didn't, or how he was so light on immigration. From what I understand, he sent more people back to their original homelands for the means of you not legally being here than any other president. He just didn't do it in such a savage way.
Right.
So for me, it's disheartening. Y'all know I could talk about it forever, but we just kind of wanted to get your perspective on it. Like I said, being a mother of color, being a travel agent, being an educator,
right?
You kind of see the difficulty that kids go through.
I do, and it's hard because even with those ethnicities,
right?
It's very transient. Right. Like they come in, they leave out, and it's because they're running. You know, I can work here for a little while, but then I need to go to the next place.
Right.
It's almost like the survival of the fittest, and it's difficult because their children are suffering. It's a disservice to them.
Right.
You know, they don't get to develop relationships with children because it's not stable. They're not in stable homes. And they don't get to develop relationships with their teachers. You know, I can remember growing up, I knew all of my teachers.
Right.
You know, and
they pull up and do a house call if necessary.
Exactly. You know, but now it's hard. I mean, and it's not just for, you know, Spanish persuasion. You know, it's also African American children that experience that as well. And I just feel like, you know, as a community, we need to do better.
Right.
We need to get back to that village raising our children.
Very much so. And my thing is, I always say, make sure you're educated. Make sure you understand what's going on around you, what laws are in effect, what political aspects and politicians are doing on your behalf. Get out and vote.
Yes.
And don't just vote on the means of Aunt T says she voting for this person, or Uncle Leroy say he not voting at all. Understand how this will directly affect you, because it's not knocking on your door per se right now. Doesn't mean it's not in your neighborhood.
Right.
So wake up, pay attention, and do your part, because every little vote counts in making sure that we don't get anybody else in office like this.
Right.
Y'all see me? We showed up for 2 terms and held it down for 8 years.
Right.
I need y'all to wake up for me just a little bit. Now we're gonna lighten it back up, because y'all know we get all sentimental with parents, because I always say you're gonna have to take the breath out of my body before I just let you take my baby.
Yes.
He's just
not gonna even go there.
Me and Jude gonna be like Z9.
Come on with it. Come
on. We flipping cars. I'm gonna be giving her a boost. I'm like, jump. It's not happening. But before we get ready to wrap up, we always play a little game. It's called Word Association. Mm-hmm. We basically name out people, places, things, ideas, and we give you a few seconds to give us a word or a phrase that you feel like is best associated with those people, places, things, and ideas. You want to play?
Sure.
Let's do this. France.
Let me put my
she said, hold on. She said, let me get ready. Let me get ready. Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? Y'all heard my first one, but I'm going to say it again. France.
Beret.
Dubai.
Desert.
Turkey.
Food.
Washington.
Lincoln, Miami.
California.
Los Angeles.
Jamaica.
Authentic cuisine.
New Orleans.
Bounce music.
Houston.
Come back.
Atlanta.
Hat 97.
Baton Rouge.
Can I say more than one?
Yes. Okay. I give you 2. I give you 3.
Southern University A&M College and Bella Noche.
I know that's right. All right. Genesis Clothing.
Hey, man. Listen, y'all need some T-shirts printed? Check them out, Genesis.
Very nice. Theantidote.com.
All media sources.
LSU.
Tigers.
Southern University.
Jaguars.
Let's go with Beyonce.
We on the run, boo.
Rihanna.
Bad girl.
Kiki.
Where are you? Where are you, Kiki?
Please answer him. Troop.
All I do is think of you.
I'm sorry, they don't know nothing about that.
Nah.
Sammy. Lil Sammy, you don't remember Lil Sammy?
Who?
Oh.
Who is it?
No comment.
Who is Lil Sammy?
He stole Troop whole vibe, but we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Give me a song, I might know it. Let's see.
Give me a song. Drop a comment and give us a song, because I just went
Lil Sammy.
mama brain. I blame it on the baby. Chic International.
Jude.
3LW.
Stilo.
Wisconsin.
Cheese.
New York.
Lady Liberty.
Last but not least, Jude.
Chic International Travel.
There you have it, you guys. Touching all bases, mommy mode, music, fashion, politics. Bringing you another segment of Kicking the Real. Before we go, tell them where to follow you one more time so they can get their trips in.
Chic International Travel on both Instagram and Facebook. You can also check out my website, www.chicinternationaltravel.com.
All I do is think of you. That's Sammy.
Day and night. Oh, okay. He did a cover.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to Google him because I really don't know who Sammy is.
It's all right. It's all right. The kids don't know either. That's my bad. It's your girl, Tubbi. We do appreciate you for coming and vibing with us and Kicking the Real. Make sure you guys tune in, like, subscribe, share this video as we continue to bring you live exclusives right here thanks to theantidote.com. It's your girl Tubbi signing out.